So we started solving equations. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to start with solving one-step equations. Here it is. So this is the letter S. Remember, S is just in place of a number. That is a number that we don't know. Some number. Okay? And we want to find out what it is. So here's our street. And I know it sounds bad, but I say that the letter is our bomb, or the variable, because everything needs to get away from it. So we're going to save this -3. And because the -3 is next to the x, that means that they are multiplying. So to get rid of multiplying, we're going to divide on both sides. And the -3 needs to be divided out because that's the number that's on the same side with the bomb. So we're going to divide it out both sides. -3 over -3 is 1. So I crossed out, put my 1. If you want to make it a 1, there's a 1. Bring down the s because 1s is the same thing as just s. So I'm just going to leave it as s. And then this is -11. And then you could check it and you could say, okay, I'm going to do -3. I'm putting my number back in place of s. So I'm going to put -11 there. And multiply those out. And I do, in fact, get the 33 that I have it equal to. So that's a good thing. Okay, again, we got our street. Our bomb, the 3 needs to get away. We need to save the 3. So if we have a 3, it's adding, it's positive, we need to take it away. Get rid of it by subtracting. So 3 take 3 away is 0. Bring down our n. See, we saved everyone. 0 people left on that side. We're down 7, down 3 more is down 11. And so now I'm going to plug it back in. I'm going to check to see if this is equal, and sure enough, 3 positives, 11 negatives. That is not right. Sorry. See, this is why we check, because -7 and -3 is -10. And now it works. Yes. All right, here's our street. The F needs the 6 to get away. So the 6 is dividing, that's what this line means. So we're going to times, whenever we times, the number goes up. We're going to times by 6 again. 6 over 6 is 1. There's our 1. F is -9 times 6 is -54. And again, you could check it, -54 over 6, and sure enough, yep, that's -9. So our answer is that one there. Here's our street. Okay, the K needs to be by itself. A number next to a letter, those are timesing, so we're going to be dividing by the -4, both sides. -4 over -4 is 1. I bring down my K equals 32 divided by -4 is -8, and that's it. Again, you can check it, plug in -8, see if that really is 32. And yeah, that works. Okay, again, so the -5 needs to get away from the h, so we're going to divide it because a number next to a letter is timesing, so we'll divide it out. We always divide, or we always do whatever with the number that's on the same side as the letter, so the variable. So we're going to get rid of the 5. This becomes a 1. Bring down your h. And this is 7. You can check it on your own. I'm not going to check the rest of these. Here's our street. The B needs to be by itself, so this is division. I'm going to multiply. Remember, if I multiply, the number goes up. 7 over 7 is 1. Those cross out. Make a 1. And B is -42. Here's our street. We need to get rid of the minusing 4. So to get rid of it, we're down 4. We need to go up 4 to get 0, right? We want to save everyone, leave no one left behind. So we're going to plus 4 over here, bring down z equals 8 negatives, 4 positives is negative 4. Here's our street. Again, 2 negatives, or we're down 2. We need to go up 2, both sides. Whatever you do to one side, you got to do the other. 2 negatives, 2 positives gives us 0. So I saved everyone. Yay. And our C is 7 plus 2 is 9. So C is 9. All right, here's our street. R wants to be by itself, so we need to get rid of the negative 5. So we're down 5 because it's a negative 5, so we're going to plus the 5, both sides. Negative 5 and positive 5, 0. R equals 10 and 5 make 15. All right, 3A, we need to get rid of the 3 because the A wants to be alone. Number next to a letter is timesing, so I'm going to divide it out, both sides. 3 over 3 is 1. I'm left with A equal to 5. All right, two-step equations, similar. We just got to do 2 things instead of 1. So here we go. The first thing we need is 0, and the way we get 0 is either adding or subtracting. So here we're down 6, we need to plus the 6. Plus the 6 to both sides. So the 2 numbers we need to get rid of in this would be this 5 right here and the 6. Because we need the x to be all by itself, right? So in this case, we add the 6 first because this negative 6 and positive 6 is 0. So then we'll bring down negative 5x equals 14 and 6 make 20. So then I get rid of the negative 5 now. So this is just now one step. This should look familiar. We got negative 5 next to a variable, so that's timesing. We'll divide. And if you notice right here, negative 5 over negative 5 is a 1. And if you look at this, we've got 0 and then we've got 1. Well, in numbers, 0 always comes before 1. And so that's what we have here too. So we got our 0, we got our 1, we're good to go. So x equals 20 divided negative 5 is negative 4. There it is. And you could check it, right? Negative 5 times negative 4 plus negative 6. And if you multiply that out and add negative 6, we do get 14 because this is 20. And then you add on 6 negatives, so you get your 14. All right. Again, the x wants to be by itself. So the 2 things I need to get rid of is the 14 and the 25. Well, the number that is going to go first would be the 25 because I need it to be 0. And here, if I have 25, I minus it, and that does give me 0. That's a good thing, so 0. Bring down negative 14x equals 12, carry the 1, 42 negative. And then divide out negative 14, both sides. Here's our 1. Again, we've got our 0, then we've got our 1. And x is 3. Okay, next one. Same idea. We need to get rid of the 12 and the 9. So we're going to get our 0 first by minusing the 12. Positive 12 minus 12, 0. Bring down 9x. So negative 18 over here. And we're going to divide out the 9 because it's timesing. 9 over 9 is 1. So we got our 0, we got our 1. X is negative 2. Okay, this time it's just on the other side, but that's okay. We got this 21 minus 21 and this negative 10. So here's what we're going to do. Because the 10 is timesing x, we're going to get rid of that second. We're going to get rid of 21 first because it's down 21, so we plus it. to give us the 0. We always want 0 first. So here's our 0. 9 and 21 makes 30. Bring down negative 10x. And the 10 is timesing again. We're going to divide it. And negative 10 over negative 10 is our 1. That's why we waited, because we needed the 0 first. 30 divided negative 10 is negative 3, and there's our x. Okay, we need to get rid of the 14 and the negative 4. Well, the 14 goes first because that's going to give me 0. Because 14 take away 14 is 0. So bringing down x over negative 4. 10 minus 14 is negative 4. I'm going to multiply negative 4 because it's dividing here. So times negative 4, which gives me my 1, and times negative 4 here. So we get 16 positive is x. Okay, same thing. 6 and negative 20 are the numbers that need to go. So I'm going to get rid of the 6 first because the 6 take away 6 is 0. That's a good thing. That's what we want. X over negative 20. 7 minus 6 is 1. And because the 20 is dividing, we'll multiply by negative 20, both sides. Negative 20 over negative 20 is 1. Bring down your x. 1 times negative 20 is negative 20. There it is. Okay, here, the x wants to be by itself. Get rid of the 4 and the 24. We're going to get rid of the 24 first because 24 take away 24 is 0. 4x equals, that's negative 8. The 4 is timesing, so I divide it out to get rid of it. 4 over 4 is 1. And we got x equaling negative 2. Okay, same thing. We're going to take the 7 away because we want 0 first. X over 9 equaling negative 1. The 9 is dividing. We're going to times it both sides. 9 over 9 is 1. And x is negative 9. If you still are having questions and trouble with this, please feel free to email me and I will help you out.